Hello, everybody. This is Adina,
And this is Andrea.
and we are both from Emma. We're answering questions to the Q&A that we are doing every week on Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. UK time, on the relationship with work and a lot of other things. One of the questions that we receive, and actually it's kind of an answer to something, what are the triggers at work? And I love this answer because it's working to other value and perfectionism. And I think the combination between them, it's amazing because you're thinking, okay, working to others' values and perfectionist. Are you trying to be perfectionist towards your own targets and values or towards other people or both? Now, if you're working towards yours value, amazing. Do you know which one they are? What do you do for that? How do you make sure you always maintain that? But why does it need to be perfect? Where is this need of being perfect? Why can't you make mistakes? I know because I suffered from it for a long time. And I could say I still suffer sometimes. I don't like to get involved into something that won't provide a good outcome. And the standards, it's within me. So you can say whatever, if I'm not satisfied, it's within me. What I had to learn during my career was 80% it's okay. Mistakes, it's okay. I'm not talking about payroll or medicines or other areas where 80% is not so good. I'm talking in general. And one of the phrases I love, done is better than nothing, than perfect. Done is better than perfect sometimes, yeah. So I had teams and all that, and they were trying to be perfect. And I said, no, it's you're pressuring yourself into impossible things to achieve. Nobody's perfect. You can do mistakes. Yes, it's important what mistakes you're doing, and if you repeat them, then yes, there is another problem. But allowing yourself and giving yourself the space to do mistakes will relax yourself, will relax you. You will be okay. Maybe I don't need to do everything good. And where is this coming from to do everything good? Who is judging you at the end? And now we're going to people, others people values. Why are they important to you? Do you know what they values they have? Do you ever wonder? Because they can impose, or you feel like you have some things imposed onto you that you need to achieve. Um, but they need to resonate with you. If they don't mean anything for you, why would it? Who is validating your value at the end of the day? If you think of your colleagues, they are there for a period of time and they are also searching themselves. If you think of friends, they need to resonate with you. The values that you give to yourself is the most important. You're the first person who can validate themselves. So I hope I'm not confusing anybody because I think it's tricky. So I will let Andrea say her opinion.
Um, I agree. And perfectionism is something that's determined very early on in our families and in our cultures. And I call perfectionism the disease of high performance. And high performance not only in sport, in art, but also in everything you do. Looking down over the last detail, going over and over and over, and every time you go over it, changing something means the work is never done. Nadina is right. Better finished than perfect. But your standards and the other standards usually clash. That was in my case. So I noticed that in all the work I've done, it's I want to do more because whatever I do, it is not good enough. And that's the limiting belief behind perfectionism. Whatever you do, it will never be good enough. And that's your reality. That's a reality right now, the reality you've created and you lived with so long. There is a good part to perfectionism, high standards. Keep those. They are important. And it says a lot about you and a lot about the work you're doing. The other part, which is never good enough, which is going back and never finishing because you can always do better, that releases. You can do so in many ways. The important part is you created it, you can let it go. It's a process, it takes time, but it doesn't help anybody. And especially because you said working with others' values, perfectionism in you created perfectionism as a value for you. So if their values are different, there is a clash there, and there will always be a clash there. And you cannot change others. There are standards, there are company alignments, rules, and so on. You need to fix yourself somewhat into those, of course, always with your personal input. But perfectionism and those, it will ever be this way. The only thing you can change is yourself. And it's interesting you said at some point that you need to find yourself. Where are you lost in this? I'm not good enough. I want to do better. I am imagining you are doing a lot. And I do the same. I am doing a lot. What I do at the end of the day, instead of looking like perfectionists do at all the things I didn't do, I made a separate list with all the things I've done. It's a huge list. So I said, look, I changed it. Look how many things I haven't done. Look how many things I did. And I started patting myself. Yes, good girl. You are good enough. Look how many things you did. And it changed the dialogue with myself. And it's a new perspective, life-changing. Hope this helps. You will get another video for another part of your reply, because we loved your questions and your replies so much. See you soon. Bye.
See you. Bye.